Hey everybody, and welcome to today's video. We're taking a look at the Transformers War for Cybertron Netflix series. Megatron, just like the other Netflix series figures we reviewed, this is just a repaint of Siege Megatron. They're not all Siege Megatron, they're just Siege repaints. You get what I'm trying to say. Rambling already, and we're not even a minute into the video. Not a good sign. But looking at him, he is an H-tank design, which is pretty nice. I love the kind of gunmetal gray and silver that they use all throughout. It's got just so many where it kind of fades into different colors just all over. And then the red really stands out against it. There's not much of it, but it's got enough to be effective. Really solid tank mode. Rolls nicely. It just has four little, you can see his head, four wheels right there. It rolls good. Turret does rotate. So, you know, it doesn't move up and down, which is a shame. So, but it is a solid looking tank mode. Alright, so that is about it for tank mode. We can go ahead and transform him first, and then we'll look at everything else that he came with. So to get started, I don't know if I want to start on the top half or the bottom half. Let's just do his legs first. I don't remember what it says to do first in the instructions, but alright, so you pull that down, and then you have to kind of unwrap his leg. You just pull it out like that and pop it down, and then put that in place and pop the heel out. Do the same on this side. You have to push them in first. Oh, that was a loud pop because it has little tabs. You can see that tab right there goes into that hole. So you want to pop those out before you try to. And pop that heel out. Oh, there we go. And spin him around. And now Megatron has legs. Alright, so for the upper body, you want to take the cannon and unhinge it and pull this out and just set it to the side. Take these, unhinge them, kind of just pull this all the way up, and that will let you untab the arms and bring them around like that. Then take this backpack, it slots in right here, like so. Then just kind of unfold it and fold those in. Adjust the head. Take out his fist. And there you have Megatron. Really nice looking. Let's raise this camera up. I just realized I think it's kind of crooked. Has it been crooked this whole time? Oh. Raise this camera up just a bit to get a better look at him. This is really shaky. Boop, boop, boo, doo. There we go. So here you have Megatron, and once again, you know, that silver color just looks great. I mean, he's really shiny. You can tell how much the flash is just bouncing off of him. I need to get an overhead light instead of just counting on forward flash, but really nice face sculpt right there. Definitely very evil looking. Nice Decepticon logo. He's got battle damage all over him. Oh, and stupid me. rotate that down to give him his cannon. Because even though he's not a gun, he still gets the cannon, and it still looks like it's made out of a scope. So, overall, really, really, really nice looking figure. We'll go over his articulation real quick, and then we'll talk about his weapon. So, head is on a ball joint. It can look up. Because of this hatch, you can make it go all the way up, and just kind of, like Optimus Prime just punched him and broke his neck. It goes around. I lost my train of thought. Arms all the way around, go out all the way, bend at the elbow, rotate above the elbow. Nothing in the wrist due to transformation. Swivel at the waist. Legs go all the way forward, pretty far back. Pretty good knee, and the ankles can pivot, so you can get a really, really wide pose. So he can look like he's doing a nice dance scene. I don't know. I'm weird. Alright, so that is articulation. Let's look at the accessories. Slide him back there so he can just stand back and watch. So you pulled this part out of the front of the cannon on the tank. Take it, split it, and you want to rotate these slightly just to get them out of the way. Pull it up, and then it will lock into place. And now you have his sword, which is pretty nice looking. And you can take it and put it in his hand to give him a giant sword, or you can take it and you could put it on his arm to be like an arm blade. Or you could have him hold it like it was some kind of weird sword gun combo. Or you could even take it. I mean, the things you could do with it are pretty much limited only by your imagination. I mean, you could give him a giant. Like, he can knock people out of the way and still be safely distanced from them so he doesn't get the coronavirus. Good job, Megatron. You're an inspiration to us all. So, yes, that is his sword. Really nice. Like I said, you can put it all over. There's even spots here, here, here. You can, for storage on the back, put it there so it's not... I wish this hole was a little higher up so it doesn't hang down quite as low, but still nice. And yeah, there we go. Now he does come with two other weapon-esque things, and now he doesn't want to stand. Why is he... It's like one leg is acting longer than the other. Okay. I think we have him semi-standing. One day I will do a review and not struggle through the entire thing. So, I know we're going to have to slide him out of the way to get this to focus. And down, we have this little guy who was released before. I don't even remember his name now, and I just looked at it. I'm terrible. I know, it's bad. But it's not super important. You're not getting this for him. I would hope not. I'm sure there's a cheaper way to get him. Like I said, it's been released before. But it's pretty nice looking. He's definitely the better of the two, in my opinion. He's this nice wolf with a giant gun, or you can say he just has a really long tail. Articulation, his head, you could say it bends down, but that's just due to transformation. His arms, or well, legs, all four of them are on ball joints, so they move. Now to transform. And then something like, you just kind of fold his legs. See, there was a little peg right there that this is supposed to tab into, like that. Do the same thing on this side, simple. And now he is a sword with a really, really, really tiny blade. So Megatron has the choice of 2 swords. He can use this guy or this one. I don't know about you, but I think I know which one I would pick. I'm going to give you a hint. It's not the orange and red one. But it is, for what it is, it's pretty nice. I think it would look probably better with a deluxe, which on the packaging, it said that these were Autobots that I think he had captured or imprisoned, so he probably wouldn't use them for battling purposes anyway. They're just prisoners. But it looks alright in his hand. Like I said, the blade just still looks a little small, but if they would have had it any longer, it would have looked even goofier in the wolf mode, dog mode, whatever it is. And he does come with an effect piece that you can put on the back to, I guess when he slices, he has Energon come out of him. I don't know. But it is pretty cool looking. Could be better, could be worse. Could have not been there at all. So it is what it is. And the last one is this little guy who looks cool in robot mode. He doesn't have a whole lot of paint. He's mostly black with a little bit of red and a little silver in his face. Articulation is pretty much what you get with everything this size. Legs and arms are on ball joints, no head, no knees. It is what it is. Alright, so his transformation, bring that out, bring the legs, fold there, all the way around, and you want to tab these little, well, you can't see if my hand's in the way, these little sections in those holes. Like that. And then his arms, they go somewhere. Where? I think, oh yeah, there we go. They go right here. Well, I said they do. I thought they do. They did earlier. All right, that one went in. There we go. I just wasn't holding it right. So he is a decent looking gun, pretty heavy looking gun, but double barreled, so pretty nice. And of course, Megatron can hold him. But once again, you know, I don't see Megatron using this because kind of like the sword case, you can use this tiny sword or you can use this giant sword that looks like it would cut Optimus in half. And with the gun, you can use this tiny gun with the tiny little barrels, or you can use the giant cannon that is literally attached to your arm. But, you know, it said they were Autobots that he captured, so he probably just tortures them. He probably doesn't plan on using them. He did come with, I'm pretty sure he was supposed to come with 2 of these because there was 2 spots, but mine only come with 1. I didn't even notice it, didn't pay attention to it till I got home. But I don't plan on using it, so it's not a big deal. But you just plug them in on the end of the barrel. There you go. Fun. Just pretend one of his barrels is messed up. He's defective on this set. So boom. He can shoot stuff. Yeah. Okay. We're done with you. We're done. Let's just get them out of the way. And put that sword in there. Give him his weapons that make sense, and the weapons that look like they could actually do some damage. So, final thoughts on this figure. If you have the Siege version, unless you just want this for the, in my opinion, better paint job, I can't really recommend it. The only difference between this and the Siege is the paint job, like I said, and you get these, and these are not a good selling point. If you don't have the Siege version, definitely recommend this. So, but it's up to you. The paint job, in my opinion, is fantastic. It looks great. All these Netflix series figures look pretty good with the darker colors and the more battle damage. Look like they've been through some stuff. So I'm a fan. I know some people aren't, but that's personal preference. That's why they make more than one style of toy. So that's about it for today's video, everybody. So if you enjoyed, subscribe, comment, share, and let me know what you think. And until next time, see you.